My name is Dr. Sibongiseni Tunzelana. I'm the Information Technology Coordinator for the Faculty of Business and Management Sciences. So what we do here and what I do is to ensure that all the labs and are in working condition, the computers, the PC, and also I teach first year students Business Information Systems 1, and I also supervise master's students in Business Information Systems. I'm an IT student, so I graduated my master's here at the BUT, so I'm an alumni. And also I've got a PhD in Information Systems from UCT in conjunction with Ryerson University in Canada. So I was in industry for about 14 years, so I thought I was asked to apply for a role, and I thought I love academia, let me come back, especially as my alumni.
This is the BIS class, the Business Information Systems Class 1. Mostly in our careers nowadays, we work with computers because computers is technology, and as we go on in life, they're becoming more and more part of our lives. We need to function. So basically, we'll need to it'll help us make our lives easier, I guess.
For me, that is a foundation. So that's where we all get started. That's where you learn how to click and how to use applications for various functions.
In other classes, you get that feeling that I can't wait to leave. When's the time to go? Yeah, you want to stay. You learn a lot in this class. It's got a good environment, good energy and vibe and everything.
I enjoy the students, watching them grow from a point where they couldn't even double click and hold the mouse to a point where they can use the applications and understand why they're using them. For me, that growth is very fulfilling. The challenge is that we don't have an entrance criteria. We get a diverse kind of students, so then we have to learn how to simplify the content to the point where they understand it and understand how to use it. So I get to know them. I give them tutorials on Friday, I give them Sunday classes, I make more contact with them, and I give them practice exercises, and I let them work as individuals and they work with teams. They help each other as peers also. So that helps me then different learning methods, and also I get to know them and teach them according to their learning styles.
She's awesome. She makes you understand things. When you don't understand, she'll come to you and she'll help you, and she doesn't make you feel like you're stupid for not understanding something. She's understanding yourself, and then she goes down to your level, and she really just helps you, and engages with you when she's explaining everything and stuff.
So what happens on weekends is that if they're behind with work because they registered late, so we inherited the culture within the institution where they allow students to register late, so they have to catch up. So we would have classes on Sundays, but what happens in those classes, I get some people from industry, like successful business people who use computing.
She's so kind to us, and she really helps people. She cares on if you get the lesson.
Yeah, so we contact via WhatsApp, via social media. We follow each other on Twitter, Facebook, and I send them emails constantly, so they have access to me even as via WhatsApp. I answer their questions as and when I receive them. So social media also plays a role.
If you guys don't understand something, she gives you extra time. She even the first time when we didn't understand anything, she sacrificed her Sundays. Who can sacrifice a Sunday for student? In this class, 90% of the students in this class gets distinctions. So it's just that those who don't attend, who don't get these distinctions.
The Sunday is typically to catch up, and also it's optional, but highly recommended. So we make it so much fun because the contact time is not enough, and also the kind of student that we have, they need more contact time. So it's more of to ease them into more practice, and some of them don't have computers at home. So on Sunday we've got open labs, we've got access to more time to practice, which others are not fortunate enough to have laptops and desktops at home.
One thing that I enjoy about this class is how we are so free. She lets us be ourselves, and how she articulates and presents information to us. and we can ask questions and she gives us feedbacks.
So there are incentives. So if you got 90s or distinctions, there's a prize. It's typically a computing prize, external hard drives, USBs, and then also maybe positive, inspiring books, and to also encourage them to read. So chocolates and stuff. So try to bribe them as much as they can.
She aims for the best. So in this class, if it's not 90, then it's nothing. So we always strive to do the best. When you're in BIS, you have to achieve distinctions. So in this class, it's all about competition. So it's not a bad competition, but it's a good competition, because if you get 86 this term, that you have to strive for 95 next term. For the other term, you have to strive for 100%.
I'd say I'm more often engaging, and I treat each student as an individual, and also I get to understand them, their learning method, and then teach them as such. And I use technology as well to enhance their learning in social media. There's one student, she comes from Khayelitsha, and also she doesn't have transport money sometimes to come to school, and she got distinction for her first exam, and one of the bribes and the incentives, then I get to buy her transport tickets, and also she also had an event in her previous school where she had to go to a ball. So we pimp her up for a day and make her feel like a princess. So we go shopping with her, dresses, and then it inspires them what they need, because I got to understand who they are, and then I drive them home from the event. So it's mixing their lifestyles with learning, so that the things that are challenges could be minimized when I can. So I have one other success story. He's got a PhD in information technology. He's now working in Australia. He had autism. He couldn't study, so the kind of learning content that I had was more videos and interactive. You had to look and listen to the content in order for you to understand it. It was very flash based, so that helped that student to grapple the concept and also simplifying those concepts. And I encouraged him to say he was getting 23% in class. And I tried to understand, why is he getting 23%? By the end of the year, he was getting distinctions because of understanding the learning method. He wanted to see the text visual in video forms and also in flash. So that learning style, and hearing the content instead of just looking at the words. So now he's like a doctor. So
I just love the way she talks, and I enjoy the way she presents the content to us. She makes it very easy, very understandable, and it's like a hill, and it's molehill, so it's very easy. It's like climbing Table Mountain and make it very easy. Yeah, something like that.
I'm just grateful for the opportunity to add value to the young people's lives, and also I always encourage them to do post-grad studies and also to get industry exposure in their content of work. And I think the other thing that keeps them engaged is to understand, why are they doing this, and also how is it going to help them in their personal lives and also in their careers. And also I also encourage them to help in their communities as well. So the little that you get here, have a view on how you're going to be a better citizen who's employable, and also be a citizen who will help your little community one day.